Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're doing a nice cool down shave because the weather's been atrocious. Stay tuned because That's right, I am Dave Shaves. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you feel so inclined, hit me up on social media and Facebook and Patreon at The Dave Shaves, and hit me up on the web, thedaveshaves.com. All right, as I said, we are going to be doing just a cool down shave today. The weather has been absolutely atrocious. We're talking 90s with feel-like temperatures in and around the hundreds. It's been absolutely horrid. So a nice cool down shave I think would do us all some good. So we're going to be using today Proraso Green shave cream. We're going to be lathering that up with my Tatara Boars hairbrush. We're going to be lathering that in my Vikings Blade Chieftain Bowl. I'm sorry, Vikings Blade Chairman Bowl. Chieftain's a razor. My apologies. We're going to be, for the razor, we're going to be using my 1959 Gillette Super Speed flare tip. And I have paired with that just a Muhle blade. And for the aftershave, we're going to be splashing on some Nivea Men Cooling Post-Shave Balm. And finally, splashing on some Proraso menthol and eucalyptus. All right, so that's what we're doing today. Let's just go ahead and see if we can get this party started, shall we? We're gonna go ahead and just unscrew the top on my Proraso. Put a little bit of the cream right in there. All right. Take my boar's hair brush out of the water. It's been soaking in for a while. That's got some nice water log to it. Let's go ahead and just start lathering up. All right, hope everybody out there is doing well. I'm sure the weather by you probably hasn't been much better because the whole country's been under this ridiculous heat wave. I know it's cooled down a bit recently, but it's still cooling down here in the South is a relative term. So it's still really, really hot. I think right now it's actually in the 80s, which is a far cry from the 90s, but it's still stupid hot. Like I said earlier in the video, it was in the 90s with a feel like of in and around the hundreds. Absolutely just horrible. I am not a fan of heat. You give me cold weather any day. I would kill to live in Alaska. Absolutely kill to live in Alaska. I hate the heat. Absolutely hate it. What about you guys? Where do you guys live? What's the temperature like by you? Do you like it? Do you hate it? What's your ideal temperature? Let me know. Put that in the comments below. Let me know what your ideal temperature is. I'd love to know. For those that are wondering, yes, as I did mention, I did start a new job. It is part-time. It will not interfere with Dave Shaves. This is still what I'm hoping to eventually do full-time. But in the interim, I need to make some money. So I can't go into too much detail. I do work with drug rehabilitation. So I can't, for security and for the privacy purposes, I have to keep that pretty much under wraps for the most part. But I do work in drug rehabilitation, and that's what I will say. And it's a subject that's near and dear to me. For those that have been watching this channel a lot, you know that I struggle with addiction. Have since I was in my teens. I've been clean now for the most part, the better part of 20 years. Minus a couple slip-ups, which can be expected. But for the most part, I have been clean and sober since my late teens. But that is what I do. So if you're wondering, there it is. All right. So let's just go ahead and start lathering up and see how this shave does, shall we? Got a nice lather, as is to be expected, because it's always a great lather. You know, those that have been watching this channel a lot, you know that I've mentioned that I'm not necessarily a huge fan of this Boars hair brush, but I will say it works really well with creams. Softer creams like this and my Palmolive Men works really well with that. For harder soaps, I prefer a softer bristle. That's just what it boils down to, is I simply prefer a softer bristle. But for creams, it works well. All right, so let's just go ahead and go in for the first pass. It is so cooling. I love this shave cream. You can feel it cooling. Like I can feel the menthol on my face. It is amazing. It's everything that I love. You have to excuse the hair. It's getting a bit long on top. So if I keep trying to move it out of my eyes, that's why, because it's... Because every so often it sneaks in front of my eyes, and it actually, the front comes down to about here, so it's getting a bit long. But I like my hair on the longer side. As long as the sides and back look good, which they do, I mean, I could use a little trim, but as long as the sides and the back aren't too bad, then I like it longer on top. I had long hair for a number of years when I was younger. I only had it really long for a short period of time, but I used to keep it relatively longer almost all the time for years. And for those that are wondering, first pass with the grain as per usual. This was my first time pairing this razor with this blade. And it's working surprisingly well. I don't necessarily know that surprising is necessarily the right word, because I wasn't really expecting it to not, but just really, really well. Like, I could probably just go with one pass. I'm not gonna, because I love multiple passes. I love this shave. But but I could. And at the very least, I could probably do 2 passes and be done. But again, I'm not. I'm going to do a full 3 passes. Let's go ahead and lather up for the second pass. So tell me about you guys. What have you guys been up to? Again, what's your ideal temperature? Tell me what you love to do when it's really hot. What type of shaves do you like when it's really hot? Communicate with me. Put some comments down below. My comments have been a little sparse recently, so let's see if we can get more comments going on. Come on, guys. We can do this. My views, on the other hand, have been going up and up and up. So that's good, as have my subs. So can't beat that. Second pass, cross grain on top, against grain on bottom. Not much really else going on. I'll tell you what though, I am exhausted. I have been out of work since October and I'm glad to be back at work, but I am just exhausted. I didn't want to get out of bed this morning. I was so tired. But luckily, I am off today. I don't work every day. I work when they need me, and usually I'll have off one day midweek, as well as most weekends, so that's good. But I'll tell you what, I did a lot of work yesterday. I worked my butt off yesterday. Worked 5 hours, worked my butt off there. Got a video in yesterday as well as a picture, just as I'm doing today. Oh yeah, it really doesn't need the third pass. We're gonna do it, but it doesn't need it. It's a great shave. Just an absolute wonderful shave. Everything about this, from the cream, which I knew, to the razor, to the blade, it's all just super comfortable. Just an awesome shave. I'm glad I'm catching on camera because I love catching really good shaves on camera. Like, just everything is going my way with this shave today. All right, let's go ahead and rock this last pass. And this is going to be against the grain on top and across on bottom. Around the goatee. I've been digging having a goatee for a while too. I figured by now I would have gone down going back to a beard. But I'm really enjoying the goatee. First of all, it looks great. The one thing I will say is I hate shaving my jawline. That's why I usually at least grow a beard pretty thin here, just connecting the sideburn to there on my jawline, because I hate shaving my jawline. I hate it. I can never get it good. And when I try, sometimes I cut myself. So. We're about done. Get it right up there on the sideburn areas. Right around the goatee. Perfect. Never fails though, right in this area, it's always a little more growth than everywhere else. But that's not bad. Good. I am very happy with this. Very happy with this shave. No cuts, even on my jawbone. No cuts down here, no irritation. Very smooth, close, good shave. All right. Perfect. Clean up the face a little bit. Yeah, that was nice. The lather was great. The slickness was great. The shave was phenomenal. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Let's go ahead and just... I already rinsed this out. Let's go ahead and just dry this off a bit. I won't subject you to watching me clean up entirely like I used to. I did a video on that before, so if you want, go ahead and check that out. All right, but let's go ahead and just simply splash on some Nivea Men Post-Shave Balm. Some of the nice lotion. Always makes my skin feeling nice and smooth. Absolutely love it. All right, and let's go ahead and finish up with some Proraso green menthol and eucalyptus. I need to get more of this. Yeah. Ooh, nice little burn there. Huh, I did actually get myself a little bit. I don't know where that came from. I didn't see that before. It's all right, let's take a little nick stick. It's just a tiny spot. Must have been when I was going over my problem area. Must have been. All right, so there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed some topics of conversation. Again, put in the comments below. Let me know what's going on with you guys. Let me know what temperatures you prefer. And let me know on really hot days what shave gear you guys like to use. All right, so if you're watching this video and you have not yet, please hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, you like all my videos, hit that like button, give me some comments below. If you feel so inclined, hit me up on social media. That's Instagram and Twitter at TheDaveShaves. Follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/TheDaveShaves. And if you feel so inclined, give me some love and support on Patreon. That's patreon.com/you guessed it, TheDaveShaves. And hit me up on the web at TheDaveShaves.com. That being said, of course, as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and keep shaving. I'll see you on the next video.